it won't leave. My friends say, get out of your comfort zone, it's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home, your name is written in the sky. It might feel just like you're on your own, but baby, it's another lie.
So the plan at the moment is to go camping Thursday. Even though the weather is going to be on the cool side, I think it's going to be like 19 degrees, potentially a little bit of rain. I think it's still worth going because I can still go for some walks at the beach and yeah, just a little break from the routine from home, the monotony. See if it can lift up my mood a little bit, because sometimes I just find that I get in this mood, you know, when I've been struggling a bit with my health, your kind of mental state declines as well. Even when you start to feel a little bit better physically, you're kind of stuck mentally in that rut. So sometimes I find that a change in scenery, doing something different, can really help, you know, get you out of that mental state. So that's what I'm planning to do and kick off the camping season for the year. This will be my first time going camping this season. I had to cancel last week because of the smokes we had here. Yeah, so just gonna finish this build here. In this corner here, I want to do like a cabinet where I'm gonna have like the water, potentially make a little sink, and I don't know, can I build some drawers? Maybe, we'll see. I'm gonna see what I can do here. The space is not big. I have to work with the corner of the bed there, and also the seat has to be able to recline and come back a little bit there, so I don't have a ton of space. I may have just about enough space for the 2 jerry cans, one for the fresh water, one for the gray water. Would I even be able to fit the cooler there? So that's the thing, I have to fit the cooler. I was thinking maybe the cooler could go here. And then I also have the big battery bank that I bought, the Jackery, which is quite larger than I expected it to be, but it is a lot more powerful than the other ones I had, and I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna put it. So yeah, I might have to put it beside the mattress. Ideally, I would like it under the bed, but I don't think I have enough clearance. Yeah, I don't think that's high enough, but I could raise it because we're still quite far from the ceiling, so there is enough space for us to comfortably sit. This van is not tall enough for us to stand anyway, so that does not make any difference. So I might measure the Jackery and see if I put a 2x4, if 2 inches, if I just put a 2x4 alongside there, if 2 inches will be enough to clear the Jackery so that I can just store it under the bed. So I might do a trip to Home Depot and then see if I can get some 2x4s, if that will be enough to raise it. So yeah, that's the plan for today. All right, guys, we're going to Home Depot. First, we're actually gonna stop at the dump. Let me show you here. You see all that. That's all garbage from construction from when we were doing the floor. And so I'm going to get rid of all that garbage so that I have a little bit more working room in my garage. And then I'm going to Home Depot. So let's get this project done. The weather has turned and it has started to rain. That is like typical. What? I need gas. That is typical June weather. Even though it has become cloudy and the sun is gone, my eyes are still super sensitive to the light. And so, especially for driving, I have to wear sunglasses. We are going to get a couple of 2x4s to raise the bed so I can get my power bank Jackery under the bed so it's not taking up space of my living area. I need screws. I also need to figure out how I'm gonna drain the water. So I need to get things are moving. I need to get like a flexible hose to get the water from the sink into the gray tank. shoot. Guys, it's not even 2 p.m. and I'm already exhausted. Like, seriously, this lack of energy is serious. Why is everything rattling so much? Oh, frick. Oh, that's bad. That is bad, guys. Everything is flying everywhere. I'm gonna be like scrambling to pick up all the pieces when I have to throw this in the dump. What? What's your problem? I know you need gas. I'm gonna get you gas.
Anxiety creeps up on me. Is this how it's supposed to feel? Tell me when it's over. I got someplace that I gotta be. It won't leave. My friends say, get out of your comfort zone. It's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home. Your name is written in the sky. It might feel just like you're on your own, but baby, it's another lie. Remember, you were made. I try to work, but it doesn't work. I try to
just up here, okay?
Something, but there's a word. I try to justify my actions. Less reactions, heartbeat raising. Oh, it doesn't work.
I need to get you on a certain angle because this truck's about to leave and I don't want them to take any of your paint. Just the way you are, top. Turn it all the way to the right. Alright, everything that you have in the back there, as long as it's not anything on that sign, please go right over the ledge, okay?
Doctor says take some pills, but this is not how it's supposed to feel. Upside down and in and out, I guess I have to take a break. Get out of your comfort zone, it's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home, your name is written in the sky. It might feel just like you're on your own, but baby, it's another lie. Remember, you were made. I try to work, but it doesn't work. I try to say something, but there's a word. I try to justify my actions. Less reactions, heartbeat raising. Oh, it doesn't work. I try to work.
Ooh, it is done. It's always so much more work than I remember it to be, but this year is better because we have raised the bed a little bit, which gives us a bit more storage underneath. Hopefully the IKEA buckets I bought will fit. Guess I should have checked that before. Oh well. Let's sorry, this lighting is crap, but I'm not about to go get a light, so it's what we have. Let's go get that IKEA bucket to see if it fits underneath or if I'm going to have a fit about it. Pun intended. Kind of nervous. Ooh, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, now let's see if the battery, the Jackery battery, is gonna fit. Be right back.
Pode ver uma chance de escapar.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it fits. Mattress is in, and I want to build a little unit there and over there on that side. Kind of like a bedside table, if you will. And then over here, this is going to be the little kitchen. And those are my jerry cans. So there are gonna be 2 of those, one for fresh water, one for gray water. And so whatever unit I build has to be at least this big. You know what this is? Dairy. I had an IKEA potato thingy yesterday and it had cheese in it. I'm so sensitive to dairy. The first thing I feel it's right on my throat. Should I start this thing here? I have no idea. I have no plan. I'm not gonna draw anything on paper. I'm literally just gonna start chopping pieces of wood and piecing it together. And then we'll see how it comes out. Hopefully it'll turn out a little bit better than the floor, but honestly, the floor is not bad because the part that broke a little bit at the end, I glued it back together and the frame of the bed sits right on it, so you can't see it all. The only place where you can see a little bit is that part here, but I am going to put a trim that's gonna come like half, and it's just gonna look like a tiny little crack. So yeah, not bad at all. Feeling a little intimidated, but let's do it. Back to Home Depot, because what is a DIY project without a million trips to Home Depot? I am currently working on the cabinet that's gonna have the countertop with the sink and the jerry cans underneath, and I think I might need some L brackets as well to just make it a little bit more sturdy. I am sure that there is a way to make this whole structure more sturdy if you know anything about building, which is not my case at all. And also I'm working with whatever structure shape of the van here, so it's kind of hard to just watch like a YouTube video of how to make a cabinet and try to replicate it, because it doesn't quite work that way. So I'm really improvising and making do as I go. And so I think putting an L bracket is just gonna make it a little bit more sturdy, and I need longer screws. Probably should buy another 2x4 because I think I'm gonna be short. You can see the bed is made in the back. The problem is, do you remember yesterday when I was braking? Okay, that wasn't so bad. And all the garbage that I had in the back was flying when I was driving to the dump. Well, that is happening to the bed. The whole bed is sliding forward when I brake. I mean, if I brake very gently, then no. That was not gently. But, I mean, you have to be safe, right? I can't have an entire bed flying forward. So I need to come up with a solution. I wonder if once I make the cabinet is going to jam it, because the cabinet's going to be between this seat and the bed, and so then nothing is really going to move, or if I should bolt the bed to the floor. So need to think about that one. Not sure yet. Might do a little bit of research for that. I definitely want to build this cabinet because I want to have a permanent sink inside the van, And also I want a countertop that is sturdy and wide enough to be able to put the little cooking stove inside in case it's raining and we just want to warm up some soup or just want to make coffee. I don't think I would be fully cooking inside a van because it's all fabric, right? And it smells kind of like really, you know, stay in fabric. So unless it would be like absolutely necessary, I would rather always cook outside and only warm up food inside. Feels solid. I am quite pleased with how it's turning out. I still need to figure out shelving, doors, the countertop. Still tons to figure out, but having the structure done, actually I should go test it and see if it fits. I think that would be a good idea, don't you think? So let's do that. What do you think?
It's nice. Very nice.
Huh?
Yeah.
Solid, huh?
Oh yeah.
And then there's gonna be, and then drawers.
And then is here gonna be anything? Just a space that...
Yeah, for now, just the space, but I might build another unit coming out of here, kind of like in an L shape. And then there's just gonna be like a narrow passage to get onto the bed. But I was thinking of making a sink here, but I think I might make it here.
Oh, so you're doing full.
Oh yeah.
So are you ever putting the seats back in?
Well, all of these stuff is removable.
Right.
So for the winter, yes.
Okay.
So for the summer will be a camper van, and then for the winter we'll take everything out and put the seats back.
Very nice. Very nice.
I love it, love it. It fits perfectly, and I'm so happy. I am so happy. That was so much work. My back is hurting so much. I was in so much pain yesterday that honestly, if that didn't work out, I think I would have just cried. now I have to figure out the details, like, you know, like, do I want drawers or just shelving and the doors and the finish? Oh, wow, look at, we have so many berries. Oh, wow, let me show you. Yeah, it's usually July that they're ripe. We're what, mid-June? I think those are gonna be ready in less than 2 weeks. We'll see, but those are mulberries, by the way, so I might make some mulberry jam and yeah, have lots of fresh mulberries. All right, do I take a break or do I keep going? I just get so excited and then I don't want to stop, but my body is telling me rest, take a break. Ideally, I should stop for today, but I think the best I can do is take a little rest and then continue maybe in a couple of hours, if the weather permits, because I think it's calling for rain, and when it rains, I have to put all the machines inside the garage, and I don't want to cut inside the garage because it makes so much mess and it's horrible to clean. So if it starts to rain, I think I might call it a day, but if the weather holds up, I might take a break and then get back at that. Wow, that fits perfect. I love it. That's amazing. I am feeling so accomplished, so proud of myself. I have never really worked with wood or built anything, so yeah, I'm excited. So the rest is still not finished. I'm just working like where I want the shelves, and then I will do the backing, the sides, and the doors. Oh, I love this hot tub. So the van build is coming along really nicely. I think I am going to take a break from it because I worked, I don't know. The floor took like about 4 days. And then when I started the cabinets, I think to the point that I'm now, that was 3 days. So that is like a week long. It wasn't straight. I did take a break between doing the floor and the unit, but I crashed. Like after I did the initial frame, you know, that day when I said like, oh, you know, should I keep going? I think I'm gonna take a break and then I'll do a little bit more. No, I crashed and burned. I got myself into a horrible flare. Not only a fibromyalgia flare, but a POTS flare as well. And I had been doing really good with POTS. I hadn't had like a POTS episode in quite a while. And sure enough, yesterday and today were horrible POTS days. So yeah, I overdid it. I definitely overdid it, but that's just how it is. I already spend so much time resting and taking it easy when I'm really sick, when I'm in a flare, that when I'm not in a flare, I just want to live life. I just want to do things. And I get into flares regardless. So, yeah, maybe I brought a worse flare on, but sometimes I do nothing and I end up with a flare all the same. So, that's that. As you saw, I kind of wrapped up things today with the van. I put all the buckets in, the buckets where the food is gonna go, the bucket where the clothes are gonna go, all the kitchen stuff, the one that it's like our garage where all miscellaneous things go. And I've installed the sink, and yeah, basically it's just the finish, like the sides, the front of the cabinet and the doors, but it is functional as it is. So I think, like I said, I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna go camping this weekend, and we're just gonna go camping as is, because my back is, I've never had such bad backache. Like, the pain is excruciating. Like, I went to Costco the other day with my husband, and halfway through the shopping, I was almost crying. Like, almost crying. It was so bad. And that was yesterday. And so today I'm in my hot tub. And thank goodness it hasn't been too hot, so I can actually use the hot tub. It helps so much, so much. I am so glad I have this thing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up this week's vlog here, and maybe I'll start another one when we go camping, and I'll show you how everything actually works, and I will put fairy lights up, and yeah, once everything is set up, you can see how things are functioning. At the moment, I do have lots of plans to build other things that will come slowly through summer. I just can't rush myself because, yeah, too many days of work just kill me. I think I can get like one day, and then I should take like 2 or 3 days break and then do another day. But the thing is, I just get so freaking excited with what I'm creating, and the ideas just keep like popping into my head, and I'm like, oh, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I just cannot stop. Like, I go to bed at night and my brain is just like thinking of all the different things that I can do and how cool it's gonna be. And anyways, I love building. I absolutely love carpentry and working with woods. I would absolutely love to take a course, but it is hard on your back and it is hard on your body. Why everything I love is like so hard on my body? I don't know. So that's it, guys. I'm just gonna enjoy my hot tub, have dinner, and then go to bed, and I will see you guys camping.